Previous class we discussed about stepper motor and DC motor control. So now we will discuss, we try to interface LCD with 8051 microcontroller. So if you want to understand the LCD, two main things. That is, you have to command that LCD, you are going to send the commands or data. Okay, this is very important. You are going to send the command or data. First, you have to send the command. The second thing, you have to send the data. Okay, what are all the commands instructing the LCD so that LCD will perform according to that? What are all the commands? Anybody know that? We have a refreshment. See, these are all the commands. First, you have to program your LCD. That is what and all LCD should do. LCD should clear, that is the complete display it wants to clear, or it wants to turn on the display, cursor off. So what is the operation it want to do? That you have to command. For example, you want to start my sending the data and put the data in the first line. Then you have to command ATH. No, I want to put my data in the second line. Then you have to command C0. Okay, this is the basic step, right? So very importantly, I will say, so this is the command you must send it to LCD. If it is a 5x7 dot matrix LCD, okay, 2 lines, 5x7 dot matrix LCD as a first step, and always as a second step, clear the display. And third step, you try to display on, cursor off, because what is the step I gone through, I'm just explaining. There are some basic steps you should do, and maybe manual they have given something commands. Okay, fine. We try to take certain commands and try to execute in simulation so that it will work on real hardware. And fourth step, you can decide that LCD should perform, it should force to like the beginning of the first line. And also before that, you can have shift the cursor right side. So this can be fourth and this can be fifth. So whatever may be, these are all the important commands you must follow. These are all the important commands you must follow in order to display your character on the LCD. Okay. Okay. So in manual, they have given certain commands. Okay, just keep it. You can write those commands also. So parallelly, I worked with the software and simulation also. I will give you the command which I gone through. So that will be executed on the hardware very easily. There won't be any error. So I'll try to explain what is there in the manual first. Only the commands will be changing. So they might have given some commands. Right. Okay, fine. What we will do is, first we will assign pins, which pin is connected to which pin. So we will take actually here 0xB0, which tells you about it is a one port, port A or port B like that. We have port 0, 1, 2, 3. Please check out which port 0x is hexadecimal, B0 port, right? So you are taking this entire port and we are going to use this port as a data lines. We are going to use it as data lines, where your commands or data are sent through this particular port. This is the address of the port. Okay, if we go to SFR register, go to the nodes, check out the address of 0 into B0, which will be the address of, I think, port 2. Okay, please check out. I'm not sure. So, port 2, I think, or port 1. Okay, whatever may be. So we are not going to use same algorithm. Fine. Right. So here, and very importantly, we will be using another control lines, data lines and control lines. So here the control lines, 3 lines. Actually, one line we have not mentioned, that is not required. We have to ground it actually. For writing operation, we have to ground it. So that's why we have not mentioned here. We are assigned port 0.7 to the one of the pin RS. Actually we have initialized as register select variable. We are just assigning this particular pin to RS. So this RS, you can see that RS pin of LCD. Okay. Whatever you put on this particular RS, if I put 1, then automatically RS pin will be high in the LCD. Okay. Right. And pin P0.6 for enabling the LCD. So here we have mentioned variable EN. So this is all configuring. We are taking 2 ports and we are assigning to the LED lines, LCD data lines, and we are assigning to RS variable, which is nothing but this variable is connected, this particular pin is connected to RS pin of LCD. Okay, right. As of this, it is a variable. Okay, if you change that particular variable, automatically here, for example, port 0.7 is connected to LCD RS pin. Okay, now as a variable, RS is assigned as P0.7. If I change RS equal to 1, then automatically here it is high. So here RS will be high. Okay, so that is the matching level. Right. So we have configured that is, you have initialized the pin. Okay, and we are going to use these 2 functions, LCD command and LCD data and delay. Fine. We'll start the program, open the loop. First and foremost thing, you just send the command to the LCD. Okay, so send the command. This is going to be a commands, and this is going to be your data which you want to display on the display LCD. Okay, right. So I'll send 38. What is 38? So you know it is nothing but 5x7 dot matrix 2 line. This is basic step you should do. Check out what is E3 you are giving, what is 01, this is for clear display, what is 6. Okay, and every command you send have a small delay. This is always you have to do, right? So I'll be sending, after sending all the command, I'll be sending my sequence of data, NHCE. Okay, so you may expect this question in SE also, or lab also theory. Okay, send a command, then send the data. Okay, you are going to send a command 38. Okay, this is the function. What is this function? Go to here. So LCD command function, you are passing a variable, passing a value here, that is as a 38H. How it is going to be a command? How LCD will understand this is a command? The very important, RS equal to 0. That is, that particular signal should be 0, so that you are sending a command. Enable, have a delay, disable. So during this period, command is sent to the LCD. That's it. Okay, for this process, this command is sent, have a delay. This command is sent, have a delay. This command is sent have a delay like that, right? So similar way, you can see that after sending a command, you will be sending a data. So this function will be called, you are pausing your character here, see character, and this character is put on the port. So you are setting R as equal to 1, which is nothing but now you are going to send the data. Whatever you are sending is data that will be displayed on the display. LCD will understand that. So this is the operation to power, that is once it is enabled, then your data is written on the LCD. If it is not executed, if you're not putting enable equal to 1, have a delay 0, then you cannot see your data there. This is the step-by-step process you should do. What is the process? Put the data on the line, set the RS equal to 1. That is, you are going to send the data on the particular port. Now the data in the port. Enable pin equal to 1. Now the data is enabled. Now the data is written on the LCD. Okay. Have a delay, disable. Okay. So this is simple delay program, right? Okay. Let us, this is all about the program. Let us, I have designed my own program here. Okay. The same thing, same operation. See what I have done. I have taken the header file. I have assigned a pin P1.0 to RS. I was assigned P1.1 to RW and P1.2 to enable. See, whatever there we have used, same thing also you can use, no problem. Which pin you are going to use, right? Okay. So I'm going to use delay function and I'm going to use LCD command function, LCD data function, right? Okay. So here I will start my main program and I'll start to send my here I'm using port 2 equal to 00x, which indicates that I'm assigning or I'm just initializing port 2, okay, port 2 as output port. Okay, all right. So then I'll put into while loop. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to send my commands first. I'll send 38H command, delay. Then I'll take command 01H, delay. Then the command 14H, delay. Commands 0C, delay. And then command 0x 80H, delay. So these are all the commands I'm going to send it to the LCD. What are all these commands? Please refer the table here. First thing is 38. I'm just using 2 lines, 5 into cross matrix LCD. That is that is 5 row dotted and 7 column dotted, which forms as complete one character. With this dotted only, they forming a one character. A means A will be displayed in 5 dotted row and 7 dotted columns. Okay, that we will see on the display. Right. So these are all the commands. Please note down what we have done. We have used 38, 1, and we have used 6. That is increment cursor. We have used I think C0C, display on cursor off. Very importantly, force the cursor to beginning 80H. So you can see this kind of commands here. See 80H, 0C, 14, 1, 38. So very important commands. So then after what this command, if that particular function is executed, the command will be here. The whatever the variable that will be passed here, the values. That value we are putting into port 2. Okay, I'm using port 2 here. Now I'm just setting R is equal to 1. That is port 1.0. Okay, I'm making this particular pin as 1. So command will be sent. Sorry, 0 for command. 0. So whatever the here, it is going to be command. Once you here RW equal to 0, which is nothing but write operation. So write operation, it should be 0. For read operation, it should be 1. Okay. This is basic step for command write. Enable and disable. That is LCD will be enabled here for data writing. And after writing, we have to enable. You have a small delay, disable that. Same program, same coding you can use for LCD data. Here value is returned to port 2. Read rate will be 0. Read rate is 0. Here R is equal to 1 for data. Right? So enable data, enable equal to 1, have a delay, enable equal to 0, data is written on the LCD. That's it. Same program. Nothing different. Only the pin configuration I have changed. You can use same thing also in your final exam, no problem. The step-by-step operation is very important. See here, I am using testing as my project name. Okay. So my exa file is created with 0 error. So last lab I have explained you how to select, just open a new file, everything, for how to create this exa file also. Go to target, right click on this, click options, go to output, and see, I will show you. Right click, options, go to output, check this. It should be check mark. Create exa file. Right. So build this, they're not, if it is 0 error, you can directly, the exa file is created. The exa file is created in the name of testing. So this file, you can load it to any type of a simulation, or you can load to hardware also. Let me open Proteus. We'll try to we'll take hardware, that is Atmega 89651 microcontroller, and we try to take LCD. Just pick device. Click on this P, that is pick device. Type LCD. There are many number of LCD will be displayed. Take 16x2 alphanumeric LCD. Click on OK. Okay. So as per my program, so where I have connected this RS register pin, register select pin, this is connected to the P0.0 or P1.0. P1.0 and P1.1 just connect to read write, and enable pin should be connected to P1.2. If you want, we can get back to the software portion. See, P1.0 is connected to RS, P1.1 is connected to RW, P1.2 is connected to EN. Same thing I have connected. And here, port 2, we are taking port 2 as a data line. Okay. So this port 2 should be connected to data line of LCD. Just connect sequentially. 0th pin should connect to 0, First pin should be connected to first pin. Third pin should be connected to third pin. Okay, like this sequentially you can connect. Okay, so this is basic connection. As per the program we have done. See, any type of port pin you can do connect it. You can take port 1, port 2 also as a data line. Now, proper path has to be enabled. So here, go here, browse it. Where is your testing.x file is your project. Click on open. So now we have given a proper path. Click OK. Right. So now the program is going to execute, and you can see that whether it is showing NHC as a data. Let us check. Even I'm going to try for the first time. I tried previously. Yeah, it's coming. See, the data is displaying on the LCD. So any doubt regarding this? Let us discuss, otherwise we can wind up and come back after some time. Any doubt? Because already we discussed many programs even in the class also we discussed recording LCD program. Any doubt? Because in exam you may expect LCD type of program 100% sure. So that's what any doubt we can discuss now.